What's going on? What's going on, y'all, man? How's everybody doing? Y'all know it is Thursday. It's 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Y'all know what that means. It's Swag Smoke. Of course, we got the tour guide in the house right now. We got Jerome in the house. You got the Rattlers representing. And I realized today, man, I don't even have a Southern jersey, so I had to come with the next best thing. You know what I'm saying? So I had to hold it down. Of course, we got the Rattlers holding it down over there. Big Soldier gonna be with us in a while. What's going on, Jerome? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm excited about SWAC football kicking off. I want to tell everybody, no matter what team you represent or you supporting, go and get your season tickets, or at least buy a ticket to a game other than homecoming and go and support your team this season. It's going to be one of the best SWAC seasons in recent memory, I think.
Oh yeah, most definitely. If like you say, if you can't be a season ticket holder, then go to as many other games as you can. You know, I mean, everybody go to homecoming. You know, come through for one of them other games. They need your support at all the games if you can. What's up, Big Soldier? What's happening?
All right, man.
Jamie G,
What's up, man?
what's up?
That's
Good to
my
see
guy.
you.
Yeah, we locked in, Jerome. You know how I do.
Yeah,
You like that?
Man, let me get myself situated right quick. Hold on.
we hold it down, man. So we are what? We are a little bit more than a month away from the first week from week one, but we are actually less than a month. We are
Yep.
actually what, a month away from week zero. So
Yeah.
we are a month
Family
away from
play.
football. What's up, Blue? What's going on? So it's
FAMU,
here.
FAMU play on the 24th.
Yeah. So it's here. Football is here. Ain't
Yeah.
no more. Ain't no more hesitating. Ain't no more waiting. I know. Southern, they're starting to get. They're not practicing yet, but they starting to get their stuff organized. You say the Rattlers open up camp today?
Yeah. FAMU, they reported yesterday they had their first practice today. I saw where they say they was running around. It was high energy, a lot of energy running around. Competition between the veteran guys that had been there for a while, and then the veteran guys that they brought in as transfers and stuff. So it's some of that kind of competition going on. Say it's a lot of bonding going on. They've started the team bonding exercising, but a couple people wasn't in as good a shape as they wanted them to be. They say, but it's the first day in that Florida heat, so you got to get used to that humidity. That's something different. But
Oh yeah.
overall, they say they look great. They say they look great.
Well, hey, them first few days gonna always separate people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not as good in shape as they think they are sometimes. And like you said,
No,
that heat is a separator. So it's good to finally be able to actually have somebody talk about something actual taking place.
yeah,
This is this is the real deal now, man. This is my favorite time. Getting ready for
yes, sir.
practices and stuff, and being just growing up a Southern fan. If you know Southern football, you know how easy it was to go to practice. I grew up on the practice field at Southern. I spent every day in the summer when I was little on the field itself, not just on the side, but on the field. So I used to always love these times, But back in them days, they used to do 2 a days, So now
Right.
you go. We used to go to both. Me and my daddy, we used to go to both. We used to go to morning practice and afternoon practice, just like just like a member of the team. But it's this is what we wait for. So um, it is that time, and I'm excited.
Yeah, let's line it up and let's go and see what we got. Coach Coles, they say they're not per se working on Norfolk State yet. They're just trying to get the basic, put in the fundamentals and the basics of the get used to learning how to practice the FAMU way and things like that. He said they spent the week on Norfolk during the spring, kind of focused in on them. But right now, it's all about learning the Rattler way, uh, preparing for the 2024 Rattlers and not the 2023 Rattlers, trying to create a new identity for the 2024 Rattlers.
That's one of the things to look at how this team handles a lot of different things that that took place over the course of the season. Like this is a whole new unit, new man in charge. So what happened last year, you got to pack that away. So it's gonna be interesting to see how guys respond to that, because sometimes when you coming off of a championship season, you kind of feel like is already in the cards for the next time. So you might not always be as locked in as you need to be, but I'm excited to see what's going on with them, man.
Yeah, I don't get that sense of that they got that kind of complacency, but we won't really know until the 24th when they line it up, see what we really got.
And I think one thing I always think about early games in the season is you never know how your team gonna show up. You could practice against yourself, and then you get against somebody else. Especially a team that ain't got a lot to lose. They're gonna probably throw some extra stuff at you. So I think I really think Norfolk gonna get FAMU best punch. I don't think they're gonna come in in a week 0 situation not ready to play. So I think they're gonna get their best punch, but I think FAMU will be able to take it.
Well, FAMU has been in this basically a week 0 situation these last 3 years. When they was playing Jackson State, it was at the first opening game of the season. That was high intensity game, basically for the conference or the East Side Championship. So it's still a core of that team that's there. So I think they should be able to maneuver their way through it. They should be able to handle it, I think.
Yeah, I think
Norfolk gonna bring it. They coaches. Norfolk coach had me fired up the other day. I was like, dog.
That's what he do. Like I always say, man, he got a way of engaging a room when he's in it. And the one thing I say about Coach Odoms is he don't look like that type of guy. He don't look like the kind of guy that can command a room like that, personality wise, but he's a guy that come in and he just know how to get people fired up, man. Anytime I ever heard him speak, I already run through a wall. Hell, I ran into him at the Legacy Bowl and we got to talking. I wanted to run through a wall then, and we just was having a conversation. So it's just, that's just the kind of guy he is, and he gonna have his team ready to play. I have, it's very rare that I saw a Southern team that wasn't ready to play. That I'm not saying they were always the better team, but he always gonna be ready. Now, what the end result gonna be, that's what's gonna always determine itself. But we got a comment about Quay Davis, and I said in our group chat that I ain't really gonna say much until I see him show up at practice. I'm not gonna say nothing until 8/24, which is media day. Which is fan day. So when I can put eyes on him and shake his hand in person, that's when I'm gonna really say, okay, man, let's do this here, because he done bounced around. Well, he ain't necessarily really bounced around, but he's had an odd transfer period. Yes. So until I see video footage of him with a Southern uniform on, I'm not gonna really say too much, because I don't really want to get roped in. But what's happening, Big Soldier, man? What's going on with you? You got yourself straight now?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something that happened a little later when the show go off, man. But y'all might say I'm wrong for laughing at that, but I think I needed that laugh.
It's always them conversations are always good, but we gonna wait on that. I don't know where y'all gentlemen want to start, man. It's the flow is wide open.
I got the Box Row top 10, HBCU top 10.
All right, let's go with that.
FCS.
I know who ain't on it.
Who's not on there? Who not on there?
Who you messing with?
I know who ain't on there.
Okay, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna go from top to bottom. Box to row coaches poll preseason 2024. Number one team voted on by the coaches was FAMU. Number two team, North Carolina Central University. Number three, Howard University. Number four, Alcorn State University. Number five, Alabama State. Number six, Prairie View. Number seven, Jackson State. 8, Tennessee State. 9, Morgan State. And I'm sure that C. Wells is going to like this one. Southern coming in at 10.
Hey, what about the other? Who ain't make the list, man?
I don't know who. Grambling?
Grambling? Oh, now they got honorable mention. On the honorable mention. On the others. So I guess I say top 15. So then we got we got South Carolina State at 11, Alabama A&M at 12, Grambling 13, Norfolk State 14, and Hampton 15. So what y'all think about that? It's vastly different from the SWAC media days.
Yeah, I don't have a big problem with it. I'm on a crusade for not having Southern ranked nowhere right now going into the season. But that's just me. I don't want no targets this year. I don't want no targets. But you know that 10 is fine. You know that that's I do top 10. So I know sometimes you get the number 9 and 10, you got to put somebody else. So I'm cool with that. But Bama State 5. I think that's interesting.
It was voted on by the coaches. I guess the HBCU coaches, and they did have a breakdown as far as the number of first place votes that people got. I just didn't write it down. But
now I ain't got no knock on you being number one coming in preseason. But to be honest with you. Now I think Jack State over Bama State, man. Because honestly, if you go back and watch that game, without them fumbles, man, we probably would have beat them dudes by at least 2 touchdowns, bro. And I ain't saying I ain't trying to be salty or nothing, because at the end of the day they won the game. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just spitting the facts.
Hey,
you know what
I know them kind of statements, bro. That's salt, bro. Because I do them all the time. I know them statements.
Hey, if I was looking at it like that, I could say FAMU could have blown out a lot of people had we not missed a lot of wide open people.
I mean, it's true. It's true. FAMU had the juice last year.
Right.
I mean,
hey,
it's easy, you know what I'm saying?
If somebody wouldn't have locked Southern in the locker room before the second half of the Prairie View game, man, we don't want to SWAC West. So I feel you on that. But before we go too far, man, Blue had a comment about a transfer from FAMU. Is that the offensive lineman? Cardell Thomas. Say he went to D2 school. You seen that?
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook. I don't know what D2 school it is, but hey, more power to him. He didn't want to be at FAMU, it's obvious. And FAMU got 20 offensive linemen in camp. Yeah,
that's a lot. That's a lot of guys to be camp that early. You know.
Yeah. That's over 100 people they say in camp. So, I don't know if they're gonna miss him or not. I know he used to. He was physical. He added some physicality to the offensive line. I kind of used to like how he used to finish the blocks and play on the edge a little bit. Because I figure offensive line need to be a little nasty like that. But at times he'll get a holding penalty here and there, or he'll sometimes go overboard and do the unsportsmanlike conduct too. Mm-hmm. So, but overall, he was a plus when he was at FAMU, I think.
Yeah, and he a Baton Rouge boy, so I'm always trying to keep tabs on what they do, and they different. You know what I'm saying? Baton Rouge dudes is different, so they moved to their own drum. So ain't no telling where he ended up at. But wishing the best, man. You know, I mean, one place don't work. Hopefully, something else will work for you. But I'm Lowe's J, I'm down for that top 10. So if any of y'all want y'all two want to get down, I think he putting together a top 10. So if y'all want to kind of get with him on that, then that's cool. But I'm definitely gonna be in it. I'm gonna have my own again too. So I just use them both. But that is no fun doing a top 10, man. I swear to God. I used to do it. I used to vote on the 8.
It's just opinion. That's all.
It's opinion, but if you wanna have a good opinion, man, you got to kind of know what's going on everywhere. I used to do an FCS top 25 poll for any given Saturday, and you talking about hard, bro. When you get to like 25 and you got to pick like Robert Morris or somebody to put in there, you're like, bro, I ain't never seen none of these teams play. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta watch games, and you have to vote every week or they kick you out, man. It's like that was no fun.
It's not really SWAC related, but they got Morgan State down there at number 9, and everybody, well, a lot of people are picking Morgan State to win the MEAC.
Yeah, that's a kind of a surprise. I think Morgan is the hot. I think Morgan is the hot name in the MEAC this season. I'm not. I know they're supposed to be better offensively. Last season they was probably one of the least impressive offensive teams I've seen, but their defense was nasty. They had a really good defense, but their offense just wasn't anywhere up to par. So I think they got better on that side of the ball. And if they have, then I think they'll be ranked pretty highly. But it looked like the poll is putting a lot of stock in SWAC teams. It's really SWAC heavy. So yeah, I don't know if Morgan being 9 is saying more about them, or it's just the SWAC is gonna be top heavy. I don't know. So that's gonna be interesting to see right there.
North Carolina Central coach was kind of pissed off about that. I saw that on one of the HBCU game day videos. He was going off on one of the reporters like, "What a MEAC representation at?"
I've never seen a man in his feelings like Trey Oliver, man.
Trey Oliver. Yeah, he was going off. He was like, where the MEAC teams at? Why is it all the SWAC teams? So they getting that started already.
Man.
Hey,
nobody's studying the MEAC. That's all it is, bro. The SWAC where is it when it comes to football and fans, bro? I mean, it's just fans too. It is what it is.
It's just different. It's just a different world, man.
Talking about studying on MEAC over there, man.
It's different. I could say it's been to both of them.
Yeah, I mean, you've been on both sides of the fence, so you understand. It's just different, it's just a different world, man. The way everything is done, in every aspect, not just football. You know what I'm saying? Basketball is different. Baseball is different. Everything is different.
Yeah.
I think the SWAC is personal. When you get into like the fan bases and stuff, is personal. I mean, not to say that they don't have rivalries and stuff in the MEAC, because they got some heated rivalries, but it just feel like it's different,
Right. I can't read them comments.
Exactly. Coach Oliver need to worry about being ranked. That's the only thing he need to worry about. Man, I ain't never seen that man.
That man gonna always speak his mind, man.
Man, Ralph Tresvant in my eye. Ralph sensitivity.
Ralph Tresvant. Ralph Tresvant.
Hey, I just thought about it, man. The MEAC, half of the MEAC head coaches coached at Southern, so they SWAC by extension, man.
Yeah.
3 out of the 6.
They might miss it. They might miss it a little bit.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
They want that pageantry, man. They can't replicate that over there.
Right. Yeah. Well, I have been on here talking about band camp and stuff, so I got to do my final report on that to let
Oh, go
y'all know,
for it.
and let all the people know out there that they had over 400 kids at the FAMU band camp. So, it looked like the future is bright as far as picking talent and stuff like that we're going to have in the band. I just hope that we pick some more trombone players and trumpet players and lay off of them piccolos and saxophones. We got enough of them right now. I don't know who need to hear this, but just get us a little more of that lower brass. That's what I think.
Boy, hey Mo, I don't want you see that.
What everyone say about that? That's what I hope. We come out of there with some tuba players and stuff like that. Give us some
it's one crazy thing, man. My wife, she's a lifelong musician, man. She played flute, and saxophone, bass, all that stuff. And we'd be sitting at the game, and when the Southern band march in, she'd be like, "Ooh, them piccolos not in tune." I'll be like, "How can you even tell?" I'm like, "How can you hear that over the rest of the band?" I'm like, but then I think about it, I'm like, that's like me watching the game and being like, "Man, that dude is not what he's supposed to be," and she don't realize it. But she always talks about the piccolos, man, every game. So y'all get yourself right, man. Get them woodwinds right, man.
She got that ear.
She got the ear, man. She be picking it out like, I'd be like, what you mean?
Yeah, my wife wants
shout out to the piccolo. John Mayer, right?
Hey.
When they set it off against Alabama A&M, they went on the field and was playing.
Shout out to the human jukebox. They had over 550 campers. Hey, let's get the numbers up, everybody. Let's get those numbers up in band count. I
saw that. It sounds good too. It's amazing what they could do in 5 days with them kids. Yeah. Because seriously, I mean, if you close your eyes, you can hear a little bit of the differences, but really it sounds like they're Jackson State camp too. All of them sound like the prospective band that they did, I'm impressed by all of it.
Yeah, honestly, that's one of the things I love about when we do, when they do fan day, the band is there, but it's mainly like, the underclassmen and stuff. And it's like you say, it's not that big of a difference, other than the size of the band. And it's all the same energy and everything. So I think that's a testament to every program, man, the foundation that they lay and the traditions that they all got. It's like you're not gonna miss a beat with the right people in charge of everything. So salute to all the band programs, man, that's doing their thing. They put in a lot of work. Them bands been putting a lot of work.
And I appreciate the individuality of the band. I appreciate you staying in your lane. You're gonna be what you're gonna be. I don't want you to try and cross over, So I like that about most bands are individuals. They try and stay themselves, true to themselves.
Yeah. That's the one thing I love. Like you can go to a game and you go to games all season and you're not gonna really see too many people that's like other people. So you're gonna always get different things. And when you see Grambling band, you're gonna get
that handicap drum.
You go, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Back in the day, I almost got in a fight over that big bass drum, man. The dude back when I was in college, man, the dude wanted to fight me over that, man. I was like, bro, y'all take this too serious, bro.
Serious, man.
Y'all crazy.
That dude squared up on me, bro. Like, I was with my cousin, with the Grambling, and I was like, bro, what's up with the dude that pull a bass drum? And that dude like, what you talking about, man? That dude stood up and squared off. I said, bro, I'm about to get down like that. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, you don't play with no band stuff, man. You don't play with no band stuff.
Nah, you don't. But yeah.
So keeping with the pageantry and everything. One thing that is big in football, especially in the South, is tailgating. And I know Jerome, I know you had some essentials and stuff, and I'm sure Big Soldier got some stuff he want to throw in. So I'm gonna let Jerome start it off.
I got a list. Okay. All right. First of all, I'm gonna say this. Y'all got Sam's, Costco, or whatever the case may be in y'all area. Now is the time to go get your tables, your tents, all that team represented stuff. It's in there now. Now it's gonna be higher than if you wait longer, but it's in there. I know that much. But anyway, so you need to go and maybe this weekend coming up, take your tent out, pull it up, set it up in your backyard. Make sure it's still working. Make sure you remember how to put it up. Make sure it ain't got no holes and all that stuff. Get your chairs out. Make sure your cooler, clean your cooler. You're gonna need a cooler at the tailgate. Make sure your table ready. Right. Get your table ready. Get your clean it off. Set that out to the side in the garage or put it somewhere where you can find it. You're gonna need coals or propane or whatever you're gonna use if you're gonna barbecue or fry fish or do whatever the things that we like to do out there. Unless you're fancy, got them chafing dishes and you're gonna cook it home and put it out there. That's how some of them Southern people do it. I seen that right there. Right? You're gonna need your speaker. You're gonna need a wireless speaker. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need to have that charged up. Go ahead on and work on your playlist. You're gonna need all of that. If you fancy, you need a generator. If you're gonna have a TV and lights and all that kind of stuff for the night games, get your little small generator. Ain't gotta be nothing big, little small tiny one. And plan your tailgates. Look at the games. Some games are bigger than others. You understand what I'm saying? You know the games where it's gonna be big and stuff like that, where it's gonna be high powered, high energy. That tailgate may be a little bigger. The other ones don't have to be that big. Or the smaller games when it ain't gonna be that many people. That might be when you have the steaks and the crab legs. They don't
bring the good stuff when there's a lot of people around because you don't want to have to feed everybody.
Yeah. Another one of my tailgate secrets. Don't buy bottles. Buy cans. Don't buy bottles. That way it won't be breaking. They easy to condense down and put in your trash bag. It's just a lot easier to deal with with the cans. And you're gonna need a lighter. And don't buy no lighter fluid. Get them little cubes. They got the little burning bundles you can use to light that up. Or even better yet, if you use coals, get the match light. That just save you a couple steps. You know what I'm saying?
Whoever created match lights, I would kiss that man. And I'm not that type of dude, but that saves so much time.
And get you some trash bags, and that's it. And then, go from there. But that's your basics. And I know that's a lot. That's like I got 12, 13 things written down there, but them some of the basic things that you're gonna need to have a successful tailgate. And get there at least 3 hours early.
Please.
Right. Please get there.
Hey, Blue. Everybody on this knows, man. Everybody on deserve a steak, man. You can't be. In this economy, man, everybody gets.
Yeah, the game when ain't nobody gonna show up. That's when you got the steaks, you got the crab legs, you got the whole set it out for the true faithful fans.
Yes, it's burgers and dogs when it's a big game, man.
Homecoming is burgers and dogs.
Burgers and dogs, man, because they got that. If you want that real meal at homecoming, man, they got the alumni tent somewhere. Somebody, man, somebody cooking up. But over here, it's burgers and dogs, man.
Homecoming is burgers. My son show up with 5-6 people when he come to my tailgate, so I know, I have to plan for him. But typically, I just go buy a box of sandwiches from Publix and some chicken wings. I kind of have them kind of set to the side for them cats. But yeah. What you got? What you got, C. Wells?
Mine is pretty much similar. I'm not a big tailgate dude no more. My mom never used to tailgate. I remember back in the day we used to have that grill that run off of paper. You know what I'm saying? Like you ball up the newspaper and put in there. So I'm more of a simple type of person. So like I said, I believe in make sure like you said you got your grill ready, you got your coals and stuff all ready. And music is big for me. So you got to have a good playlist. That means some good Southern soul. I ain't really trying to hear a lot of rap at a tailgate, even though I'm a younger guy. You gotta have you gotta have the blue, you gotta have your Southern soul and your blues and stuff, man. You gotta have your Johnny Taylor and stuff like that. I'm speaking from where we at, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have I gotta have me some Mel Waiters, man. I gotta have me some Johnny Taylor, man, some Bobby Blue Bland, you know what I'm saying, man? So I want that good, yes, because all I'm gonna do is sit there and sip. So I need something good to sip to. So it's imperative to have something to drink and it be cold, and I'm definitely gonna have me something to bring in the game with me. You know what I'm saying? I always keep one of them little things to bring in with me. But being there early, man, like I said, at Southern, you need to if you really trying to throw down and it's a big game, you need to be up there like 8 in the morning, man. Max 9, 10 o'clock because it's hard. Southern is a hard campus to get on game day. So it's imperative that you get there early. In most lots, you can find a good spot to put your stuff, but it's always good to be there early because you talking about getting to Southern at like 3 o'clock for a 6 o'clock game. Depending on the game, you might not even be able to get on campus till about 4:30, 5 o'clock when you get up there at 3. So that's my main rule.
OBG have our gates locked up till I want to say 2 or 3 hours. I can't remember now. I got to look into that. But she had it locked down. You can't get in there like you say until a certain time. And then they'll flash the lights after the game over to try and run you out.
They trying to get you out of there. They trying to get you out of there. And we didn't have that problem last year though, man. Everybody was long gone. Everybody was long gone.
The after party, that's like the repast. That's kind of what we try to do, stuff like that.
That's when everybody. Because that's when everybody show up, That's when people like me show up who don't really come to the early tailgate. We coming after the game, man.
Yeah, that's the one.
To shake hands and go in them coolers, What about you, Big Soldier? You got anything you want to throw on there?
Man, for one, shout out to my ladies, but ladies, don't be out there wearing no heels and wedges and mess around and trip and fall at the tail.
Break ankle.
Hey, make sure y'all wear y'all some Skechers shoes, have your flats on and everything out. Hey, and to the grill man and everybody with make sure you have everything you need before you come to the tailgate. Make sure you have all your seasonings, your meat, drinks, everything, because you don't want to be that one that, they be like, I need you to bring some water. I already have it. You should have all this stuff the night before.
Ice.
It should be all ice and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Man, too, listen. Hey, make sure you use your Louisiana fish fry. There's a blue bag, yellow bag. Don't come out there with no Tony Satcheries trying to fry no fish. Louisiana, the only fish fry that's SWAC approved.
I hear you.
You got hot sauce. You gonna either do Louisiana or you gonna do Crystal. We don't rock with Texas Pete. Don't bring that. That ain't nothing but buffalo sauce.
I agree with all of that.
And too, you gotta make sure. Hey, before the tailgate, you know what I'm saying? You sitting around, setting up, make sure you got a good pack of bologna and some bread.
for the people that's
Hey,
just
for
setting and getting it right.
Yeah.
That's what I get them public chicken wings for that.
Yeah, get you a big old pack of bologna, some bread, and you get you some sauce, some liver cheese and crackers or something, and yeah, you just get it going like that, man. But
Yeah.
definitely.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, man, you keep talking about Publix chicken, man. I'm having flashbacks, man. That's some good chicken. I don't know what they put in their chicken, man, but that's some good chicken. I be randomly thinking about that. I'm like, God, man, I can't run to Publix and get me some chicken, man.
Yeah, my wife, she used to not like to go to the tailgate early, and then I explained it to her. I'm like, we get there and we set up and we sit down and we let everything come to us, and you kind of watch everything build and to the game. And she got to the point where when we get there early enough for her to go to Perry Street, and she got this conch fritter truck. She go get conch fritters and usually get a slice of pie, a slice of cake, and something like that, and bring that back. She sit there while we setting up. She eat that, or maybe go up on the campus to the other side and go shopping for earrings and stuff like that. So she learned how to appreciate getting there early for the tailgate, not sitting in traffic and all that kind of stuff. But all that comes with being married 22 years.
Man, it's being that early is just something that it take a lot of stress out of everything. Like, I grew up like that. My dad was like, I've been to games before so early, man. One year we went to Montgomery, man. We got there so early that people selling the tickets wasn't there, and my dad just walked in the gate because the gate was open. So it's like
he went on a Saturday seat.
Man, I spent the whole first quarter looking over my shoulder, man, because I was like, man, somebody will come in. I was young, you know what I'm saying? I was like, somebody will come in and kick us out of here.
Man, your dad was straight gangster right there.
Man, so he passed it on to me, man. Like I like to be in the stadium. Like I like to be in the stadium like 90 minutes before.
I like to
I'm
watch
in the stadium. I'm in the stadium as soon as the gates open. So that means anything that we do, we got to do it early, because every now and then, I mill around, but I like to get in there early. I sit in the same spot all the time, so I ain't got to worry about that. But I just like to be in there. If I'm not in a game early, man, I feel like everything is off. So.
Well, every group of friends, it's somebody that's gonna be late and somebody that ain't going to the game.
Yep.
So whenever at my tailgate, I just leave. I just leave them there with that, and I going on in. And they already know I'm gonna go in early so I can catch slow one and all that kind of stuff. But the car, it's all going. And somebody gonna sit out there the whole game that ain't going in. That's just
Like I said, that's why I don't do going to game with anybody but me and my wife, because my nephew, him and his girlfriend, they stay with us during the games, and sometimes I'll be like, man, we should all ride together, but then they get there right before the start of the game, man. They lollygagging and stuff, because they're young, you know what I'm saying? They lollygagging, and I'm like, bro, I tell him, I'll be like, look, bro, I'm leaving this house at 12. Game at 6. I'm leaving at 12. I give you a key to the house. You can lock up when you leave, but this car leaving at 12. And if y'all are going with us, you gonna be in this car at 12. You getting left. That's just the way. My daddy used to do the same thing, man. He used to leave my sister all the time, man. Like you, if you're not ready, my daddy used to be like, if you're not ready when he ready, it's over with. Ain't no negotiation. Find your own way up there. But and I don't have to leave early like that. I stay 15 minutes away from campus, but it's just embedded in me. So, and I'm the same thing on the road games. Like I'm trying to get up on the road early. So we ain't got to be trying to figure out where to park. All that kind of stuff. So being early is very significant to me. That's my wife will tell you.
Money's worth. You get your money.
Oh yeah, man. I'm getting it all. I'm getting everything. I'm getting everything.
Let me ask y'all this. let me ask y'all this, man. Hey, I think everybody need to hydrate for the tailgate too, cause it's gonna be hot out. Definitely these first couple tailgates, man.
Oh
Make sure you
yeah.
drink plenty of water, man.
Please hydrate,
You
man.
don't start off drinking Hennessy. God dang it, your ass gonna fall out there. I mean,
Yeah, you ain't gonna make it past halftime.
You ain't, man. You ain't.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you got to start drinking at the tailgate. You can't start drinking before the tailgate. You got to get there, get yourself set up, and then you start, and that's how you can make it on through. But if you get up and you jump on it like you in college, it's gonna be a bad night.
Yes, indeed. It's gonna be a bad night, man. I had a homecoming like that a couple years ago. We was drinking early. We were drinking right when we got on campus, man. And it's like I got up to go holler at a couple homeboys, and I'm like, man, this ain't working. Like, I don't even know how I'm gonna make it through this game, man. Like, you know, pace yourself, and like you say, hydrate, man. Drink water because it's hot. It's hot out there, man. Don't be falling out. Don't be falling out.
Another thing I forgot that I get from Publix, I get them little fruit baskets with the watermelon and the cantaloupe and the blueberries. That give you, give you that little league football taste back to you. You know how they get them oranges and stuff to hydrate. So I get one of them too. That help you out. Keep you hydrated.
I just, like I said, I just think the one thing I noticed though is when you go to like McNeese or Nichols or somewhere like that. I'm speaking for around here. Y'all can speak for other places like that. They tailgate, but it's different. You know what I'm saying? And I remember one year we played at ULL, and they were like, "You can't tailgate at the stadium." I'm like, "What purpose is that?" like, what the purpose is that? And people from Southern were tailgating on the side of the road. They were like, "Man, you ain't gonna stop this show." Like that ain't gonna work.
What y'all hate at the tailgate though? Like, what's something y'all hate about? What's some activities y'all hate about? You know what I'm saying? That goes on at tailgates. That hey, maybe we need to give some point like, hey, things not to do at the tailgate. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing I say is go in the game. That's the only thing I say. Go in the game.
Well, we had at our last homecoming tailgate, we even though we was glad the food was gone, but we had a bunch of people showing up that we didn't really know. So this year we're gonna pass out armbands. If you don't have the armband, you can't get no plate.
Right.
That's what we're gonna do this year. That's like the biggest distraction. But for the kids, we want all the kids that come by to get some, because you don't want to take I'm in the hotel. So we don't want to take all that stuff home. We be trying to get rid of it. So it really ain't nothing really bad about it. But some of my partners was getting upset. You know how that goes.
Oh yeah. I will say, man, roll out the red carpet for the visitors, man, when they come through. Don't be standoffish. You know what I mean? We all talk noise and stuff, but don't be standoffish. Let them feel comfortable, man.
Right.
Unless they come through talking crazy, you know what I'm saying? Then you can operate accordingly. But like I said, I don't have no real negatives, man. Like I said, the only negative I got is go in. What's yours?
The bathroom situation.
Yeah, I would say that too.
Yeah, I just don't like that dope smoking around there. I think y'all need to keep y'all dope at the house, man.
Oh, I don't know, man. I'm getting old, so everything reminds me of a story, man. When we played Jackson State last year, we ended up not parking in our normal spot, so we had to walk from the back of the campus to the stadium. And they had a big student event. I guess they do like a tailgate block party thing before the game. And man, I have never felt like an old person in my life until that day, man. We walked through that place, man, and like I say, man, the smoke was so thick, man. Like I'm getting a contact high, and I used to partake, so but now I'm like, bro, I'm feeling old, man. Y'all, everybody smoking like it was like a thick cloud, man. Like I got to get through here fast, man. I got to get to the stadium. So And they had all that aggressive music playing too. So you know what I'm saying, man? They
Right.
they was getting all crazy. I'm like, everybody smoking, man. Like, ain't no one non-smoking corner. Like,
Hey, and leave
Well,
that old white and leave that white substance too at the house. So
oh,
I'm
please,
saying
please leave all that stuff at home, man.
if you bust some white substance around me, you ain't got to worry about me being your friend. None of that. I'm through with you. Then you
Man,
live
leave
too
all that stuff at
fast.
home, man.
yeah,
Leave
that
all that at
will be
home.
out there. But it might be some smoke in the air. It could possibly be some smoke in the air blending in with the cigars and the barbecue smoke. I know at some tailgates at FAMU, possibly.
I know one thing I hate, but it's not a bad thing, but I hate it because I can't do nothing about it. Is where we sit at is right. The north end zone is basically where a lot of the RVs and stuff is. So when people don't go in and they steady cooking, bro, you watching the game and that smell of that good food be coming through that stadium, bro. It's like, man, that stuff you want to get up and leave, man. Like, yeah, they be throwing down out there still. I'm
It'd be
like,
hard to
man.
leave.
I feel like you should be able to bring food into the game. Right? And then if you wanted to, maybe it's a little extra charge. Say like you want to bring your plate or whatever. Hey, it'd be like $10 extra. Hey, that ain't nothing, you know. Hey, bring your own food in that thing, man.
Well, I bring my peanuts. And I'm like C. Wells. I might bring me a little some other type of party favor in there with me.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna
hey,
have my peanuts and some
you got
M&Ms
to.
or some gummy bears or something. I'm gonna have me some snacks. That's why I wear my cargo pants.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
Man,
Cargo shorts, cargo pants. I be loaded down.
Man, that stuff is
That's the only place you can buy tea cakes.
they be having the people walking around selling tea cakes, man. Shout out to the tea cake man out there.
No, Southern be selling pralines. That's what tripped me out.
They be
pralines out there. I'm like, damn, man, I love pralines. You know what I mean? I had to buy me some. I was like, damn, pralines at the football game is real.
Hey, you can find almost anything, man. Anything you want. Hey, shout out to them hot links. They be real hot though. So if you like hot food, you don't be expecting that bite of that hot food, man. It'll catch you. But like I said, my main thing is I always got to have my little friend come in with me. That just it get me through many a game, bro. Like Southern stretch you out sometimes. So it's like I got to go get me a Coke.
All this coming up, man. We're gonna be making new memories. We ain't gonna have to be talking about what we did.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have new memories in the next 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. August 31st, I'm gonna be in Lake Charles at McNeese, so I'm definitely gonna be putting, starting the season off, man. Try to for me, I don't know about y'all, but them last couple of weeks before the start of the season is like when you're little, you wait for Christmas and it seems like you ain't never gonna get there. I just get so excited, and it's like you start running through all the different things that can happen during the season, and what you're looking forward to happening in the season. And it's just like it don't seem like Saturday gonna ever get there. And then when Saturday do get there, you gotta wait till like 6 o'clock, and it just never seems like it's gonna come around. And first home game, I'm always keyed up, man. Like I just be I get in there and get in the stadium and walk around, man, and try to get myself ready. So I love it, man. This is my favorite time of the year.
Yeah, mine too. So,
but let me ask you this, Jerome. You might be. Hey, so what's a Florida staple when it comes to the tailgate? Like, what's something that a lot of people like? What's like the top food at the tailgate from a Florida perspective?
In Florida, I would say it's gonna be some ribs. Somebody gonna barbecue some ribs, in my opinion. or it's gonna be fried fish. One of you can pretty much get either one of them.
Sound good.
Definitely a sausage sandwich.
Oh yeah, the country pleasing here in Mississippi, man. That country pleasing that
But it's gonna be some
beef
fried fish or
sausage, some pokes, some old pokes, some Connecticut sausage. Fish, chicken wings, definitely,
Yeah, it's gonna be all of that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, gotta have that mullet. Gotta have that mullet.
Mullet.
But that's a fish.
Yeah, that's a Florida fish.
Okay.
But
it's
I just wanted to touch this comment real quick. I said earlier I'm not really gonna speak on Quay Davis until I see him in person. So y'all gonna have to wait a few weeks for me. I can't really speak on too much on what his impact gonna be because I don't know what our quarterback situation is gonna be. So I can't really speak too much yet. But the closer we get to the season and I know he's there, then I'll have some more in-depth thoughts on that.
What you think about your boy Zay for Southern, man? I saw his tape last night. There's a lot of hype behind him.
Who that?
True freshman from Scotlandville.
Oh man, that kid is gonna be. He got some developing still to do, but I'm biased, so I'm not gonna really say a whole lot because I want the kid to play a lot this year. I don't know if he gonna get in his playing time. My biggest gripe is he left-handed. You know what I'm saying? A left-handed quarterback is always an odd thing, but he got good size. He like 6'3". I don't know what his weight is right now, but he was a basketball player too in high school. Great athlete, man. Smart kid. He know what to do with the football. He know what he's supposed to do. He gonna do what do the right things. He's a good athlete, but he's not the fastest kid. If that makes sense. He do use his legs, but he got a strong arm, man. And I like I said, I think he's gonna be a great contributor. He got some good plays in the spring and had a couple of bad mistakes, but you expect that from a young player, But I thought he settled in good down the stretch in the spring game, and I expect him to battle for the job. But I heard I can't really speak too much, but I heard they got some more additions in that room. So it's gonna be interesting to see how it turn out. But that's my guy, man. I've been watching Zay play since he was a freshman in high school. So, when you watch a kid develop, you see different things out of him. So I was excited when he came to Southern, regardless, because kids from my school don't really go to Southern that much. So it was just I think he's gonna be a good addition to the team.
Well, that's good.
We just need to start answering some of these questions, and like I said, they're gonna start to get answered real soon.
As a matter of fact, about questions, when it comes to these college football 25, man, we need to really put a list together to see who got the best bills when it comes to SWAC school. Because dude that did Prairie View today did a really good job on Prairie View. Dude did well on FAMU, Jackson State. I seen the Southern bill that was. Yeah, he did good. Alabama A&M was top tier.
They had them green uniforms that Alabama A&M.
Yeah.
Had them.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
I gotta go back and look.
Yeah. I've been saving these tags too. I haven't seen a Texas Southern one yet.
And
I got Texas Southern. I got the whole SWAC.
If y'all know some names. If y'all know some names of some people that done downloaded some stuff, man, send it to me so I can pull it up.
Yeah. I'm trying to get the most at least when it comes to the jerseys, at least the most accurate, because I know the rosters, you have to do the rosters yourself.
Hey, the Jackson State team I played was loaded. Them cats blow me out like FAMU and like the OBC. I was like, goddamn.
All the SWACs.
I'm like, now wait a minute, now they ain't this damn loaded on it. Them cats was fast for real, boy.
Talk about overall 87. I'm like, ain't nobody 87.
Yeah, I don't know.
But y'all more good as Ole Miss. Ole Miss and
yeah, that was. But I'll try and send it to you.
Jason download the TS. Okay, cool. I'm gonna screenshot.
See Wells. I got a PlayStation though, so it's like, can I send that to you or what? How you share that kind of? I don't know how to do that.
I think I don't know if it might be different because sometimes they have different people do, but some people do it for all. If you got the name, just send them and I'll try. I'll see if I can pull it up. If I can,
it don't matter what the gamer tag is. It could be Xbox.
Oh, okay. You say the name of the person that created it.
Yeah, they created it because they do it on their team builder.
Gotcha.
Low J got TSU. You just put in his gamer tag. It should pull up on your system too, no matter if it's Xbox or PlayStation.
Man, I've been having hella problems even much using Team Builder, man. That thing made me throw my computer out the room one day, man. It was I couldn't even get it right. But I'm working on.
Have you seen the Southern? Did anybody? I know I saw the grays and the white. But did you see? Did anybody make the dark blues?
I seen somebody made the one with the dark blue with the yellow pants. I saw a nice Southern creation, man. Everything was nice. Uniform was nice. They had the Under Armour instead of Nike because some people be putting Nike on Southern. Like that ain't that I can't. I need it accurate. They had the Under Armour and everything, but they were like Southern in New Orleans. I'm like, bro, that just turned me right off, bro.
I'm like, what?
I know that's a little thing. I know that's a little thing, and that might not matter to a lot of people, but I'm one of them people, man. I'm real anal about certain things, and that's one of the things I'm like, bro. That just I was like, nah.
I'm gonna try my hand. I'm gonna make me a FAMC, Florida A&M College. That's what I'm gonna do. Bob Hayes, all of them. I'm telling you, that's what I'm gonna do this weekend. I'm getting on there. I tried to make the FAMU one the first time. And I looked at some videos. I found out what I was doing wrong, that you can't use the exact name, so on and so forth.
I don't understand that. Why you can't use the exact name?
I guess because they got NIL and all that.
Yeah. It's weird, man. So it's money involved. It's one of them things that it's taking a lot of. You got to do a lot of different moving parts and stuff now, but. Mm-hmm. Oh, it do, man. I swear, man. I know one time I had got it all set up, man, and I went to do something and hit the wrong thing and had to try to get back in and couldn't. I was like, man, I'm not messing with this thing no more. I about threw it out the window a couple times, but
I downloaded all. I got 12 teams. I got Tennessee State. I got South. I got all the full amount of teams that you can download. I think it's like 16. And I was trying to put them in one conference. But I put them in there, and then when I get ready to start the season, FAMU would never be in there. It'd be Army. And I'm like, well, so I don't know. I never did save it or go on with it and start it again. But I'm going to try and set up me a SWAC. I'm going to call it SWAC Extra Large. Because it's I'm going to add Tennessee State. I'm going to add North Carolina Central and Howard. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna try and put them in the ACC or whichever one that's a conference big enough to hold all of them and play it like that. That's what I'm gonna do.
Probably SEC.
Yeah. I mean, but you could do custom too, and you could add more teams to whatever conference it is. I think you can do up to 20 teams.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, I didn't know that.
So I think you could do up to 20.
Add like FAMU, Grambling, J-State. Maybe like a Tennessee State, might put them in like the Sun Belt to see how they would do. I know it'll take them a minute to get right.
Man, I've been kicking them teams. I've been kicking them teams' tail. I've been winning, man. I just kill the clock on them. Get the ball going.
You've been playing on Tiki-Taki and Heisman.
I don't mess with Heisman. I ain't crazy.
I'm on Heisman now. I play on
Heisman
Heisman now.
Defense. That defense.
Hey, have
I
y'all
like all them 7-on-7 type stuff. Yeah.
have y'all seen the news about they increasing the number of scholarships?
Yes, but that's not on the FCS level, is it?
I don't know if it is or not. But it's gonna impact because that I don't know how big of a difference it's gonna make because a lot of them schools use the NIL now to offset that stuff anyway. So especially the bigger schools.
It can hurt because you still got people gonna chase the bright lights, and they'll go up there and they'll be just more people to sit on their bench. And then, I mean, it sounds crazy, but that's
that's the way it's going. And
yeah.
I got my rally shirt on early because we need all the help we can get this year. We're already behind in the fourth quarter, so I'm trying to get us over the hump early this year, man. I'm getting myself right now, so that's why I'm already getting my rally stuff going. But like I said, I don't really play with on Heisman, man. Them DBs is too crazy, man.
Yeah.
I threw a slant and the dude broke on the ball, man. And by the time he touched it, he was in the end zone. I was like, Jesus Christ.
There's a lot of glitching going on too because
hey, well, when y'all figure out how to cross play, I'm ready. Whenever one of y'all ready, just when y'all figure it out. I have to play with Miami because you can't play with no team builder team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I already know what I'm running with. But I like I said, I wanted to play last weekend, but it was crazy. So like I said, man, we're gonna try to Lowe's Jazz. We're gonna definitely try to get up this weekend, man. And hook up and play a couple of games. I'm working on putting together an online dynasty too for Xbox. So y'all stay tuned for that. I'm gonna try to put it together tonight or tomorrow and send the invites out. And we're gonna make this happen. So if you on Xbox, man, send me your gamer tag and we can make something happen.
Well, this about the time my phone be dying and stuff right here. My lights go out. Some crazy shit.
Yeah, last time your phone died, we were like, man, what happened to Jerome, man?
That bad boy that went boom. Yeah.
But, man,
that's why I make sure I charge mine up before the show.
Yeah, I'm charging mine that good.
I just bring my charge in here because a lot of time I'll be getting home from work and getting straight in here in the office. So it's like I that kind of boom. My main thing is keep my headphones charged because them things will go down in a second. So I really be trying to keep that right. But
I'm outside in the shed. I ain't inside. I'm outside in the shed. It's hot. You see, I've been fighting mosquitoes.
Oh yeah.
Just finished raining. But it's all good.
The mosquitoes will carry off.
Yeah.
That's one thing I ain't looking forward to, sitting out there in that weather, man.
But I'm just ready, man. I don't know what else to say. It's like the most wonderful time of year right here coming up once it kick off.
Yeah, and don't I think at the Hall of Fame game next week.
No,
it's
August 2nd. Yeah, it's my birthday. It's the first weekend of August. You might be right.
Yeah, so yeah, man, we got football coming.
Yeah,
and that. Yeah. You know you're a football addict when you watch that whole game, because the second half is dude that probably ain't gonna make nobody team. I'll still be locked in.
You be looking for that one SWAC dude to get that one play.
Exactly. My wife be like, "Why you watching that game still? Them dudes not gonna." I say, "Hey, you never know. Somebody get hurt. This dude hop in there.
See if Musa complete a pass.
Exactly, man. Yeah, I be watching for that, man. I got to see my SWAC guys, man.
Yeah.
TSU by 30.
BSU by 30.
maybe in January, but not in the fall.
TSU gotta come to Tallahassee. They gotta come to Bragg this year. I want to say that's homecoming.
We all getting get back. Nah, man. Them last couple of years, we about to erase all that. And we about to restore the normal order of things, man. No Texas losses. No Texas losses, man. We trying to restore the order. But man, we'll go ahead and get on up out of here, man. I got some good dinner smelling through the door, so it's almost time to throw down. So we got about 3 more shows before week 0, 3 more SWAC. Boom, 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 man. They're right there. So,
I'm gonna ramp it up every week. I might come in here with face paint on. You never know. Y'all don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm getting excited though. I can tell you that.
Man, we gonna make it happen, man. So it's by that time. It's by that time, man. Like I say, I just get so excited and nervous and all the crazy predictions and stuff start to sink in for real. So it's like, if y'all got 3 weeks to get y'all real stuff out the way, y'all real shit talking, y'all got that 3 weeks before the rubber hit the road, man, and we start to find out who these people really is. So, like we used to say back in the day, you got a month to declare this a down season for your team, so you better go ahead and say it now before the season starts. Be hollering, oh, it's a down year. Now you better claim it now. Don't wait till the season. So you got
I ain't gonna claim that.
Oh, I know ain't nobody on this camera gonna claim that, but I'm just saying some of y'all teams y'all gonna be hollering about this a down year. We young in October, so go ahead and claim it now, because we ain't hearing it when it happened.
I agree.
Hey, let me ask you this, Jerome. Where did you get the Celebration Bowl official jersey?
The patch. I bought the shirt from the Academy Sports, and then I just ordered the patch online. I searched bowl patches, and you can get a bowl game patch from any bowl game, and it just ironed on. So I can't be telling y'all all my secrets.
All right, that's what's up.
First thing, the hardest thing is winning the Soul Bowl and getting to the Soul Bowl. You get to that, then all the other stuff is easy.
Everything fall into place once you start to make it through some of them, make it through that important game of the year, man. Things start to fall into place. But our biggest thing been that damn game in December. So it's like we make it through a lot of other stuff. Then you get to that game in December, that first weekend of December, and get beat and go home and watch the other team make the championship. That's where it hurts. This is my first time
wearing this shirt. I probably ain't gonna wear it no more. I'm gonna probably put it back in the closet. This is my first time wearing the jersey. I'm kind of superstitious like that. You know what I mean? I'm
very superstitious. I kind of want
to put it behind me. You know what I mean?
I'm very superstitious. I'm one of them people that like. If I wore a certain thing and they won, next week I'm wearing it again. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm very superstitious. If I can't find something that I wore last week, clean, of course, of course I'm gonna wash it. But if I can't find something I wore last week, I be feeling like, oh, this ain't gonna work. I'm very superstitious, man. So I got to do it. I remember 2019 Classic, man. I got the best parking spot at the Superdome in my life, almost right at the gate. Man, got to my seat right on time, no nothing, and we won. I was like, bro, this is what I need every year, man. I need this. This is perfect. That you got to have those little fail safes, man.
Yeah.
Hey, as the season went on, I started winning less and less. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Like I was like, man, none of my lucky shirts working. So it's like I just wear whatever. But man, we'll go ahead and wrap this thing on up, man. We're gonna get out of here this week. we're gonna be back next week as we continue our countdown to the start of the season, and everybody it be on and popping.
Peace.
We out, y'all.